Day-to-day TV.
What is up, everybody? It is your girl Day of Day-to-Day TV, and I am here at the L.O.U.D Music Press Junket taking place in none other than H-Town. I am here with Skuzi. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right today. I'm doing fine. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I am doing excellent. I'm doing excellent. So I have to ask, when you put the mask on, did you know what you were doing when you did that?
Yeah. I've always liked masks and stuff like that because I've always been really into like horror and like wrestling and things like that. So most of my favorite wrestlers and like killers in movies wore masks, and I was like, maybe I should start wearing them when I do my music stuff. And I got into Slipknot and Tech Nine, and they do it too. So I was like, okay, so I could try it and see how it feels for me. And then like it's just something I like to do. It makes me feel like more like myself, you know.
So this your signature? Or does the mask change whenever?
The masks change. I have 8 different masks. It just I just do different masks based on different events. I know which masks get the worst reaction because it weirds people out the most. Like the clown one I don't wear that one because people get off put. They don't think I'm approachable. I'm really nice. I just like wearing masks when they come to music stuff.
Now I know that you had to probably wear that mask and go somewhere and do something to figure that out. So what happened? Where were you at?
Really, no lie, COVID actually provided a perfect opportunity to mask up in public without getting looked at funny.
Yeah.
So I guess people were wearing full hazmat suits, the ones with the plastic screens, and then I performed about 10 shows so far, so I just wore different ones to see what the reactions were. People like this one the most. I like this one the most too, in my Black Ghost one, because the mouth moves a little bit and it's a lot of room to breathe. So when I perform, you can't tell the mask is there. But the clown one, people definitely back up when I'm on stage because they think I'm some kind of psychotic serial killer. So, you know what I mean?
The mask definitely prompted me to ask, like, what type of music? Because looking at you, I don't immediately think, and I'm sure nobody else probably immediately thinks like R&B. Like, if you tell me R&B, I would probably be like, okay, like, wow. But I do want to know, like, what type of music you do.
Really, I just do whatever, but my foundation is hip hop. You know, I do rap, I do metal, I do like dirty South rap, G-funk and stuff like that. Because at the end of the day, I'm still from Texas, and Texas is still the music hub for me. I got put on to hip hop through like Swisher House and Charlie Boy, DJ Screw, you know, Pimp C, ABN, all of them. So it's just I just do it with my own little personal spin. I always talk about being from Texas. I always pay homage. I use flows from like people from the South, like flows from like Project Pat and stuff like that to show people that
I love Project
these are my influences. You know that one flow about the hipper, and I'm gonna get some Swisher, and we gonna get some liquor, and I'm gonna go and get her like that. Project Pat's fire. That's one of my top 10 artists of all time. I love Project Pat. I was bumping Mr. Don't Play on the way here. Gorilla Pimp is one of my favorite songs ever. It's so hard.
Let's get to your music now. So like, what's the song? Is there a specific song that you're pushing right now?
Nah, I just pushed my whole catalog. I just dropped a tape 2 weeks ago. It was my 8th official tape. Solo, you know, I do all the engineering, the mixing, the mastering, the writing, the producing. I do all of that.
Title?
It's called Cinatas, the mixtape.
Okay. What's that? What's that giving?
Really, it's like it's just a homage to where I'm from. The other tapes didn't have enough like Texas in them to me. I wanted this one to be fun. I wanted this one to have like homage to my southern roots. So you know, I talk about like stuff that people only from like the South who are in touch with the South would know. Like we're talking about Twinkies and all of that stuff. Like people don't know nothing about a lot of that stuff. You know, so I try to like just be in touch with who I am. This tape is just be in my most pure form. You know, the second half is about, you know, it's songs touching on political things and things that bother me, like the attacks on our women, the attacks on black folks in the general, and more specifically black women, because I don't like that. It irks me that the government and things like that are trying to take away everything that makes black women, telling them their hair is gross if it's not straightened or flat ironed and things like that. You know, telling black boys if they don't wear gold chains and gold teeth that they ugly, they weird, like, you know what I mean? I do this because I want people to see me and be like, okay, this is a black boy doing this. Like, he look a little off, but he being himself. I want people to see me and be like, okay, if he doesn't mind going out being weird, I can go be weird and be myself and wear what I want and love what I look like too. So this isn't just for me. This is for everybody who comes to my shows and things like that. And I always tell people at the end of the day, other people's opinions ain't gonna matter because they're not gonna carry your casket at the end of the day. So it's just be you.
Ooh, that was a bar. That was definitely a bar. Well, before we get out of here, I want to ask you, because I'm super big on supporting black-owned businesses. I don't think we do it enough. So I feel like, you know, the change got to start with you. So, what's the last black-owned business you supported?
the last black-owned business. One of my homies actually is a photographer. He's in the military and he wants to start his little photography thing. So when he comes down, he wants to use me as his first subject. And I told him I'm with it, you know, because like you said, black businesses don't get supported a lot. If you look historically, Tulsa, the black, I think it's called the Black Green Street, fully black area, thousands of black businesses. Some little brighter colored person lied and said somebody did something, and then they marched and destroyed thousands of black businesses, displaced a bunch of people, and things like that. So at the end of the day, we all we got, and I feel like we're the generation where we're realizing that we have to come together as a people. So we're trying our best. There's still like traumas and things like that we got to get over, but we got to start somewhere. And I feel like we're starting it. Our mothers are seeing it. You know, like a lot of our black women, they're speaking out even louder than they ever have about, you know, how they feel about how black men treat them and vice versa. Yeah, it causes us to butt heads sometime, but we got to butt heads sometime to see the real solution to everything that's going on. So I've always been big on supporting black folks and uplifting black people.
Yes, that was a whole word. I can already tell I probably will vibe with your music. But okay, before we get out of here, let the people know where they can find you. If you got your own business or anything to promote, go ahead and do that now.
I'm on all social media, Skuzi Cinatas, that's SKUZI-CINATAS. I'm on every streaming service, TikTok Music, Facebook Music, Snapchat, Spotify, Apple, YouTube. If it exists, you can stream music on it, you can find me. You can even Shazam me. So you can even Shazam my music and pull me up. You know what I mean? I do shows, I do all kinds of stuff. My energy live is insane. If you're missing out, if you haven't seen me perform, I personally think I'm one of the best live performers in the country right now because of how nasty my shows are. So, you know, I got proof on my Instagram, and if you go through my Instagram link, go to my website, there's proof there, and, you know, things like that. So it's all about energy and giving the fans a good time. It's something that you won't forget, and you never forget it, trust me.
Oh yes, well I'm definitely gonna check that out. I can feel it. I can feel the presence. I can tell you be rocking the show. But that was Skuzi. I am Day. This has been Day to Day TV. Peace.